Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at what? At Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. Now, let's get into the news.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Happy Monday. Today is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth Day. It is June 19th, 2023. I don't know what time you looking at this video, but it is 5:49 a.m. my time, which means it's almost time for me to go to the pool. I was supposed to have been on here long, probably about an hour ago, whatever, people. It's hard trying to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning when you don't really need to. You're just trying to because, to swim or whatever, which is very important. I need to get to the pool. Geneva needs to get to the pool. But I said I wanted to do this video right quick. Okay. Oh, Lord. I said I'm not trying not to take too long on this video. And, John Amos from Good Times. Good Times in a Zen, I'm entertaining. Do y'all know the words to that? I know they keep talking about the words to that, but I don't know. Anytime, Monona. What they say? Monona, Willona, ammonia. They say something. Making it mesos, happening mesos. Keeping your head underwater. Did they say that? Making a way if you can. Temporary laid off. Is that it? Whatever. Good times, ease and cranes and rinse off. Good times, and been at somebody. Good time, hanging in a jury. Don't they say something about jury? And the only reason I think I may know that is because of the Dave Chappelle show, when he had that thing where he was questioning people about the song and did they know the words? And he said something about a jury, hanging in the jury. Whatever. Good morning, people. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Wait, we don't need to give to the GoFundMe. She want that. Said what? No. This is not a video telling you all to donate to the GoFundMe. Do not do it. Good morning, Wanda, Cassie, and Fred. How are you doing this morning? But, as I got to reading, because this is what the thing was, in one of them videos that I just did, somebody said in the comment section, you should do something about John Amos. And I was like, yeah, that is true, because I was kind of looking into it. And y'all know how I like to do throwback people, people from back in the day, hence Anita Baker, hence Nell Carter, hence some of the other people that I do, celebrities from back in the day. So I was like, I'm a little interested in John Amos, and as I got to looking up some stuff, I found some other things that was a little interesting. I said, I want to do the people know this. I'm going to tell them. So here we go. So you all know how this first started with John Amos. Just the other day, 83, he has accused his adult daughter. Okay, let me get this stuff on the screen. I don't even have the stuff on the screen so we can get into this. We're adding this to the screen. He said he is blaming his adult daughter for abusing him. Just a week after she went public asking for $500,000, claiming he has been taken advantage of by a caregiver. Okay. They said he had been taken advantage of. Let's get into it. It says Amos, who started Good Times Coming to America and The West Wing. I didn't even know anything about The West Wing. Did not. He released a video on his son's TikTok account. Have y'all seen his son? Have y'all been to his son's accounts and stuff? Earlier this week, it shows him lying in the hospital bed with his gown on, with his son, KC, standing next to him. Okay, let's go to the daughter and them. Here goes the pictures of the daughter. KC and the KC. Don't they look alike? KC and his sister look alike. And then they both look like John. Good grief, he spit these kids out. Amos is on the phone with the man believed to be an elderly abuse lawyer. He tells him, I am very capable and I am very confident in the doctors that I have here and the medical staff that my son has assembled around me. I feel very good about that. So that's what he said. Do I got the picture where he was laying in the hospital bed? Do I got that picture? Yeah, this is the picture where he was in the hospital bed with his son talking. I could play that video, but I'm on time, people. I'm on time. The main issues are that prior to entering the hospital, this is what John Amos has said. He said, I had some ongoing issues with my daughter, who I feel has taken advantage of me. She would be the primary suspect, if you would. I don't know if that's the right term or not. She is the one I would attribute my elderly abuse to. It's definitely a case of elderly abuse. He explained he was recently hospitalized with some water retention and a couple of other issues, but said all has been corrected or at least addressed. That's what he said. He said it's all corrected or addressed. Last week, Amos' daughter Shannon, 56, sparked concern for the beloved TV star when she claimed in an Instagram post that he was the victim of elderly abuse at the hands of a caregiver. Now, who's she talking about? Who is she talking about, caregiver? Because, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to get into it in a little bit. But then it says, the past 2 weeks shattered our world. My dad, a victim of elder abuse and financial exploitation. I think that probably speaks volumes over the elderly abuse. It's a financial thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, we are collaborating with the Colorado, this is what the Shannon said. We are collaborating with the Colorado Bureau of Investigations and local authorities determined to bring the perpetrators to justice. Shannon said, we bringing them down, whoever doing this to my daddy. Legal assistance is crucial to ensure their prosecution and protect my father's future. You know, his home stripped bare, necessities. Wait, is that say? Is that do that say necessities? Something. A safe place for his return. They want a safe place to put his stuff. Because we're talking about his stuff in the midst of him being abused. You know, we're talking about the material and physical. I don't know. But anyway, she launched a GoFundMe page seeking $500,000 in donations and told the followers every donation will be directed to a trust for my dad's care, legal fees, and aftercare. Help us win the battle. Send love and kindle and kindly something. It say kindle hope for the day. I don't know. Somebody wrote this wrong. For the day we can dance together again. She couldn't wait for her and her daddy to dance again. 3 days later, Amos himself released a statement, and he said through his long-term rep to confirm that he was fine. He told TMZ he was not fighting for his life, as his daughter had claimed, and said he will release more information at a later time. It said the Colorado Bureau of Investigations, which Shannon said she had reported her concerns to, confirm it had received the complaint and was investigating whether any crime had been committed. Shannon has not yet responded. She has not yet responded. Now, why she has not responded to her father's claims? She and her brother Casey are Amos' children from his marriage to Noel J. Mickelson. I said, who? So they got the same mama and daddy. Because then don't that make you just a little bit interested on who his children are? Huh? Don't it make you just a little bit? Amos was stunned to learn about the GoFundMe his daughter set up, said, these are his exact words to all my fans. I want you to know that I am doing well. I am in ICU. Wait, I am not in ICU, nor was I ever fighting for my life. First, I want the GoFundMe campaign about me to stop immediately, and the funds subsequently return to those who made donations. My son and I will reveal more information at the appropriate time, he told the people. Okay, now I'm about to get into this other article, and this is the article that gets into the wife. Now who is the mama? Who is these kids' mama? Who is the mama of their children? Do we not want to know that? Do we want to know? I guess this is when she was. Is this when she did the GoFundMe and she was in the car, or whatever? And then there they go. And this is him. He said he ain't got time for this. John Amos said, I don't have to. James would have never dealt with this. James would have never. Anyway, so now we're gonna go to the mother. This is their mama. That's the mama. John Amos' first wife was Noel J. Mickelson, and their interracial marriage was banned. Now we just now I'm a bring it back to my opinion on Amos, I mean Casey and Shannon. But me, I gotta give you a little back just in case you didn't even know a little back. Did you know that this was their mama? Had you ever seen a picture? I'm just finding out about Casey recently, probably about a year or something ago, because I posted Casey Amos' son, because he only got a son and a daughter. The daughter is the oldest, and then the son. Maybe about a year or something ago, I seen them on something, and I was like, oh my God, they look so much alike. Him and his son look so much alike that I ended up posting it on one of my stories or something because they had did a video, which made me go over to the Instagram page, and that's when I seen that John and his son Casey are on his Instagram page or doing videos and stuff all the time. So I didn't even know about the daughter at the time. I just knew about the son all the time. So now we're getting into it. John Amos and Noel J. Mickelson tied the knot when interracial marriages were banned. Yes, they did. John Amos is a successful writer, and he's done all of these great things. Good Times, Coming to America, Roots, you know. But he has maintained a constant presence in the Hollywood thing. Even though less is known about John's personal life, he has been married 2 times. Those are the times. And his first marriage was to Noel J. Mickelson. Do y'all know who he was married to the second time? I said, Rubbish. Had nobody told me nothing. But anyway, but like his relationships, the talented actor kept his children from the spotlight for most of their lives. They are older now and have been sharing more about their family on social media. But to get back into Noel J. Mickelson was John Amos' first wife and the mother of his 2 children, Shannon and Casey. You know who I'm talking about. And Mickelson was a famous Esquertarian, I think I said that right. Whatever. Architect, environmentalist, and artist who harbored deep love and respect for nature. Girl, I love nature too. Ain't nothing like a good nature. Then what else did it say? Shannon credited her late mother, this is what the daughter, credited her mama for instilling in her and Casey the ability to express themselves through creativity. Casey occasionally shares throwbacks of his mama on his Instagram page. She do. It's not that many, but he has. John Amos' first wife passed away in December 2016. December 2016. Here go a picture of her right here. That KC, you see right there, Casey Amos posted on his Instagram page way back, way back. It had to probably been about 2016, around the time that his mother passed away, because I went way back on that. And way back on there, you see videos of him and his son. So this is not just no current thing within the last year or last 2 years or last 3 years. No, him and his dad been doing videos for a long time. But anyway, back to this. Passed away December 2016, surrounded by her family. In her last months, she expressed regrets that she could not travel to see the world. So Shannon, the daughter, vowed to take her ashes around the world to fulfill her last wish. And she started January of 2017. And here go the mama right here. I think this is probably around the time when she wasn't doing so good. This is her and Amos. Then it goes on to say, according to Shannon, John and Noel's story began in college. Oh, I think the story began in college when they met in college. We're gonna go back to this picture. College, John was playing football while studying sociology at Colorado State University. Because y'all know this man used to play football. You know he did. Look at him right there. I said, you better stop playing with him. You know what? John Amos looks like somebody I know. That I currently know. Nose and all. I even think the hairline too, boo-boo. I think it's all the same. And you know who I'm talking about. This looked like it could have been your daddy. Is this your granddaddy? But anyway, so he used to play football. There you go, right there. Yep, nose and all. You look like the person that I think that you look like. And here he go again with his football. Let me go back to it. John was playing football while studying sociology. So he was studying sociology, people, at Colorado State University when they first met. It was love at first sight. The two had many differences. Of course they did. They were from different countries. She was Ashkenazi, not Ashkenazi. You know what I'm talking about. You know, y'all always trying to judge me because I can't get all of these words together. I am only human. Anyway, she was a Jew and a descendant of Eastern Europe, and his ancestors were from Ghana. His ancestors, and John's ancestors was from Ghana. Despite their differences, there were sparks between them. It was sparks. It was a bunch of sparkety sparks going on. Okay, now let me go back to the white. It was sparks. So brightly that it took away their inhibitions about race and not society. They didn't care nothing about what people was talking about. Moreover, they lived in a time when the civil rights movement was at its strongest. Black folks were shaking off the shackles of slavery as they fought against segregation. We know that. But by 1965, interracial marriage have been made illegal in about 16 states. However, the two lovebirds went right ahead and got married. They didn't care what nobody was talking about. They ain't got time to be sitting up there being involved with that. They went in love. Whether their respective families had a say in the matter remains under speculation. Now, you know her Jewish parents. Stop it, article. Don't say that, article. You know her parents. Now, sometimes black people parents, they may or may not have something to say. Sometimes black people get excited because they get another nationality to the family. Ooh, you know, John met him a nice Jewish girl. She just a nice and a wholesome Jewish girl. You know, her family may be a little racist. You know, that's why we got to show her love because they upset. But John done found him a nice little Jewish girl. And her family was probably like, you can get in there, nigger. You wanna hinger. Anyway, whether there's respect or not, the boldness was rewarded in 1967 when the United States Supreme Court overturned legislation barring interracial marriage, essentially making John and Nicholson wedding legal nationwide. All right now, won't he do it? Won't he do it? John, Amos, and Nicholson welcomed their first child, daughter Shannon, a year before they were recognized as a legal couple. Shannon works mainly. So what does Shannon do? That's a good question. What does Shannon do? Shannon works mainly behind the cameras and has also served as a writer and producer for the media giants like BET and MTV. I said, okay, now Mickelson and John welcomed their second child is son, Kelly Christopher. That's what KC is, Kelly Christopher. In 1970, he is a director, producer, and video editor. He has worked on films such as The Watermelon Heist. You seen that? I didn't even. Tamales and Gumbo. Did you see? I had never. And Huntsville. Huntsville? Hunts or Hunts? Whatever. He was on that too. John and Mickelson did their best to raise their children in like this little bubble that racism could not penetrate. But the corrupted society quickly caught up with them. Shannon and Casey enjoy a strong bond with John and consider him one of their biggest inspirations. Is that it? Shannon once revealed in an Instagram post that her family faced down an armed racist who had a gun leveled at her father. It was her first experience with reality, and it had her parents explaining it to her. John and Mickelson went their separate ways. John and his ex-wife, Casey, and their mama went their separate ways in 1975. He would get fired a year later when the constant friction between him and the writers of Good Times resulted in his character being eliminated. The actor did marry a second time. He and actress Lillian Lehman secretly tied the knot. However, by 1979, their union had landed on the rocks and they separated. So you know me, I was like, who is Lillian? Ain't nobody said nothing about no Lillian. I didn't know nothing about Lily. And when I found that, then I found this and I said, really, bitch? Really, bitch? Okay, where's the picture at? Now, don't play with me. Don't act like you don't know who she is. Stop playing. Here we go again. You didn't know she was an actress. You didn't know that they was married. You ain't ever seen this picture before. Okay, so you didn't see her in the Jeffersons. So we're gonna play these games this morning. Is that what we're doing this morning? You already know what she is. Let me get into it. Lillian Lehman acting career spans for over 4 decades, just in case you didn't know, and she has appeared in some of the most popular series on television. She has also once been married to Good Times star John Amos. Lillian Lehman had a prolific acting career between the 60s and the early 2000s. She has almost 100 acting credits from both TV shows and feature films, but she's perhaps better known for her role as Dr. Joyce Meadows in General Hospital. Did y'all know that? Did you know General Hospital? Now, I bet you my mother would know this. My mother would have looked at her and she would have said, Joyce? She wouldn't even call her Lillian. She would have said that. She would have said, Joyce Meadows? I know Joyce. My mama would have did that too with her hand. I know Joyce. Like, mama, her name is Lillian, mother. It's Lillian. Anyway, let me keep on. Lillian was born on February 12, 1947 in Selma, Alabama. Sadly, there's little known about her childhood and everything. That's because Geneva ain't researched. We don't need to know at this time. However, it is known that she earned a bachelor's degree in theater from California State University, Northridge in 1979. As for her career in the entertainment industry, Lillian started it when she joined USO, United Services Organization, at the end of World War II. Okay. Like many other girls, Lillian first traveled around the country entertaining the troops and was later sent to Vietnam, where she would perform for wounded soldiers and try to lift their spirits. After the war, Lillian's first role on television was on the groundbreaking sitcom Julia, starring Diane Carroll in 1969. And who don't love a good old Julia? Who don't love a good old Diane Carroll? Lillian started taking small roles in series like The Wild Wild West and Sanford and Son. And in 1972, she landed the role of Nurse Carol Williams in the medical drama Emergency, when she played which she played for 1 year. That's what she's looking like now. Oh, I should have said it. The now 73-year-old actress kept building a name for herself in the industry, and in 1975, she was cast in the short-lived sitcom Fame. I don't know what that is. I don't even know. The same year, her relationship with John Amos became public. Girl, did it not? And then here go an article with them that I found in, what's this, Essence or Ebony? Ebony or Essence? It could have been Ebony. Could have been, but it says right there that their marriage was on rocks. That's what it said. And here go a picture of them right there. Look at that. Just as young as they want to be. Look at that. Look at God. The now 73 already said that. According to reports, Lillian and Amos first went public with their involvement when she joined him on a trip to Africa. They had went to Africa, where he was discussing the terms of an upcoming film. She was also spotted by Amos Sad at a celebrity tennis tournament organized by Jet Magazine. That's what it is, Jet Magazine at the time, which gave room for more speculation. The couple dated for 3 years before tying the knot in 1978, and Lillian had to deal regularly with strange women telling her how much they loved her husband. Come on now, this man just played football. He just a dark skinned, tall, just chocolate thing. You know, all them women was John. That's probably had a lot to do why him and his first wife was not together. I don't know. I wasn't there, of course, because I was born in 78, but I'm just saying. She was confident in herself and didn't let that bother her. She didn't what she say. Talking to Ebony Magazine, shit, this could have been Ebony Jet, I don't know. Talking to Ebony Magazine in January 1979, Lillian explained that they both had to deal with proposition. She said, nigga, don't. Not only him, me too. I'm over here looking good too. Propositions from people of the opposite sex, and they were more than used to it, as she said. What can you do? You are flattered. You say things, and hopefully you move on. We laugh about it. Okay, mama, you better. What you talking about? Lillian said, I can get him too. Short-lived marriage, though. Lillian said going into her marriage with John that she knew what to expect because women had always found him attractive, both physically and psychologically. Because he did go to school for sociology, did go to college. So, John was smart physically and mentally. But I married John Amos, the man, not John Amos, the actor, she added. Sadly, Lillian and John's marriage didn't last more than a year. And after 19 months together, they divorced. Really? We're very private people, Lillian told press at the time when asked for her comments. As for a reason for their separation, she said that in a marriage, sometimes it happens. Hey, what do you want me to do? Shit happens. The couple didn't have any children, but Amos is the father of 2 kids from his, y'all already know, Casey and Shannon. And after her divorce from Amos, Lillian's career kept going forward. She appeared on popular series like, just in case you like, I don't remember her from the Jeffersons. I don't remember her from being on Julia or Julian, whatever it was. And I don't remember her from the Jeffersons. They said that she was also on Different Strokes, Webster, What's Happening Now, Dallas, and 227. And what she do? And it said in 1989, Lillian got the role of a judge, Mary Court on LA Law. Because I feel like I seen her on something else. And she did Judging Amy Cold Case. Yeah, I know I seen her on something else. But anyway, so yeah, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. So yeah, that's basically what happened with this. Now, let me go back to my full opinion on what I think is going on. So I read all of them articles. I read the articles. Now, what do I think is transpiring? I think it got something to do with money. Don't y'all think it got something to do with money? Because if you go on John's, let me see, can I pull that up? Let me see, can I pull this up right quick? Because if you go on John Amos, Casey Amos Instagram page, have y'all been to his Instagram page? If you go to his Instagram, you see his daddy all on there. Like, seriously, all on here. Just all, oh, I'm happy I clicked on here because that's what I wanted to read to y'all. Because I ended up finding this on his page. Can y'all see this? Am I still on here? Yeah. So Casey Amos posted this after the incident with his daddy and the sister talking about that whole GoFundMe thing. So I don't know. So he must have pulled this from somewhere, remembered about something, said, you know what, I'm gonna post this for the people so the people on Instagram can get a better understanding of what's really going on over here. It says, now this is from somebody else writing to Casey. It says, hey Casey, it's been a long time, brother. Glad to see your dad doing better. If you need my assistance, please let me know. I personally witnessed your sister tried to frame you in 2009 with calling adult protection against you when you were taking care of your mom. Also, know that she's stating you didn't take care of your mom, which I know was a lie because I was there. You already know the crap she did to me and so many others. All right, now I am more than willing to talk to authorities on your behalf because I've witnessed this behavior for years, and I know the root is to get whatever money she can get. Please give me a call or text if you need any assistance. I said, all right, now somebody done put it on that. They done put the thing on that. Let me remove this. I don't need this anymore. We're going to remove that from the studio. I'm going to see, can I share my screen again? Share screen. We're going to go to his Instagram page. Have y'all been to Casey Amos' Instagram page? His daddy is literally all on here, from the rooter to the tutor. And here go that. Man, what is this? John Amos speaks out against the IC. Here go that posting that I just showed y'all. There it go right there with people. Somebody else is somebody in the comments talking about. I unfortunately remember this. It was rough. I thought you all had mended things. It's sad to see it's happening again. Ooh wee. While life is short, whatever the case is between your sis, work it out. This mess doesn't need to be on social media. See, people upset about this. Then John Amos came in here. What did he say? He said, question. Why are you the only supporter of her in this thread? Ooh, he mad at somebody. The usual estimate lately is 11% support Annie and everything she does. Oh, snap. Who he talking to? Okay, who in the hell? Then somebody came out and tagged him. Hazel says, please check your messages, Casey. Please, I wasn't paying attention enough. I'm sorry, didn't read her comment right. Who comment? What's her name on here? Could you please check your DM? Oh, she trying to write to him. She like, don't get mad at me. And who is this person? Karen said, you are an awesome caregiver, and I see the type of thing goes on so much. Okay, that's what she's talking about. But okay, let me get back off of this. I don't want to be on. How do I get off of this? But yeah, you go all the way down the page, and it's just him and his dad. Him and his dad. They're just on here, just all the time, all the time. And then there's even a thing on here with, right here, him and his sister. I would click on it, but a lot of this stuff has music on it. Because remember, Casey is a video editor, so he's always playing around with the video camera and doing something. But these are good videos where it don't seem like John Amos is like losing his mind, or he done lost his mind and his son is taking advantage of him. He's not talking in slow motion, don't understand. Like, he's singing songs over here. He's remembering words and singing songs and having fun with his son. And like I said, this stuff goes all the way back. Here goes something with him and his. Is this him and his sister? Yeah, here go him and his sister. Says now I understand why mom Noni, because they used to call his mom Noni. They called the mom Noni. Gene Nicholson used to make them eat by 6 o'clock at night. Can't even click on that because it might be playing some music. But yeah, I think it probably do have something to do with some money as far as the sister. Um, people are always, I mean, like, if you are okay, I wonder how is it for John Amos? Like, so do he really feel the love from both of his children? I gather that he really feels the love from maybe his daughter, from his son. He feels a lot of love from his son. My whole purpose is I'm trying to say, when you are a celebrity with children and you done got older, I mean, like, are your kids looking for, like, are they concerned about your will? That's what I'm trying to say. Are they concerned about his will? Is anybody concerned about how much money they gonna get? Because he's 83 years old and his health might be, slowly declining. So is this what the sister is concerned about? Is she figuring that maybe John is hanging too much with KC and maybe she feels a certain way about that? So now she's trying to say elderly abuse. I don't even know. Is something mentally wrong with her? I don't know. Oh, that's what I was going to say too. Then I'm about to get off of here. It's already 6:20. Because then when I looked it up again, because every day I've been kind of, until I did this video, kind of checking into it to see if anything new had been said. Then I seen Bernadette came out and said something. Y'all know Bernadette. Thelma from Good Times. Now what did Bernadette say? It say Bernadette supports amid elder abuse and tug of war. Didn't I just say that? It's always about the money. They tug of war on this man because they want to make sure that they are in good cahoots with him so he can keep them in their will. That's what I believe. Now, do I believe that they love their daddy? Yes, I do. I believe Casey, but people sometimes have other motives. Children are no children, parent or no parent, sister, brother or no sister, brother. Who cares? People still have ulterior motives, but they're not going to say Bernadette, who's starting Good Times with John Amos, as y'all know who she is. She said in an exclusive interview with People, the difficulties of caring for an aging parent. John Amos, I love him from the core of my heart, the family business actress says. His children were lovely and have always been lovely. It just happens so that when you have a parent that you have to take care of or they're aging, there's a lot of fear amongst the siblings because you don't know it's the first time and maybe the only parent. It hurts. Okay, so they lost a parent. She's saying that they might be. The elder abuse claim stems from John's daughter, Shannon, who posted right ever. We already know that. Bernadette, 69, believes words exchanged among the family members may have been misconstrued with disagreements, blowing a little out of proportion. She said, so I think that sometimes things are said and things are misunderstood because you're going through so much or they're going through stuff, so it hurts, she says. And I think a lot of times siblings, they may fight amongst themselves or they may not agree with what one sibling is doing over the other sibling. Okay, so we can say that too. They already lost their mom in 2016, but we already reading from that little thing, that little clip thing, what other people had to say. In 2016, she was acting, she had did this again, but was that because she loved her mom? She is the oldest. She is the oldest. So was it because she was losing her mom and she felt like KC was all involved? And she felt a certain way and she was trying to get in there and then then she was telling people that KC was not taking care of my mom. I was helping to take care of my mom. You know how siblings, they be arguing and stuff over that. That's why if it's going down like this now, hopefully John Amos got some stuff written out in his will, because if not, this is going to take back to media when he passes away. And matter of fact, it'll come back to the media if Shannon don't have enough stuff. Okay? If he has not given her enough stuff in that will, it's gonna happen anyway. She gonna feel some sort of type of way. Especially like I said, looking at this Instagram page, that's why I didn't even know that she existed. I thought it was just KC and Or is KC keeping a hold of his dad, keeping a tight grip, trying to really keep that relationship because he loves his dad? Because they just love their dad. And money has nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. Do it say how much John Amos can we get a net worth? Net worth as of 2022. What is it saying? It's saying 5 mil. It's saying 5 mil. So it could be 5 mil. Now, why would they say 300,000? People just say anything. He worth 300,000. Yeah, some things are saying 3 mil, 5 mil. Yeah, so that's my opinion. I don't even know. I don't even know. The children are all over the place. But this here is driving me crazy. It's time for me to go swimming. That's what I want to come on here and say. And then I had seen a documentary because y'all know I love a good documentary. And on this documentary was the heirs, HEIRS, of some of the 1%. Johnson and Johnson, the children, because Johnson and Johnson, the child, the grandson, you know, probably about 3 generations down, 3, 4 generations down, he was recording certain people. And I'm telling you, the heirs, the children, the grandchildren, he was trying to go and talk to them. Now, the children were a little iffy about talking anyway. And who am I talking about? I don't know, some of the banking people. Just imagine like a Rockefeller heir, the child, the grandchild, where these kids were just popped out the vagina in wealth. When they came out the vagina, they came out in diamonds because they were so wealthy just from the beginning. And not only of people that ran companies, some of these people like kings and queens of like other countries of Norway or some shit like that. But anyway, so I'm watching this documentary. I'm gonna have to figure out the name of the documentary and let you all know, just in case you were interested in what the heirs of some of these people were saying, these kids. And what I gathered from some of them, which were young, they didn't give a damn about their parents. Not for real, for real. They wanted to make sure that they stayed in the will. They knew what they were about to inherit. Like they were already filthy rich. And they were about to get filthy rich as soon as the parents died or whatever, or they got to a certain age. They didn't want to do nothing to rock the boat. The parent kicked them out the will or write their name out of something currently, and you're not able to get something. So if that's happening with that, not to say that it wouldn't happen for $3 to $5 million too, on a smaller scale, but people still will do anything for money. People will. Not to say that they don't love their father too. I believe they do. But I believe some of the sibling or all of this other stuff, like I said, maybe it is because they're worried about losing that only parent. I think it's losing the only parent and money. And money. I never did put the thing up. Please make sure you like and share this video. Please make sure you like and share it. And make sure, before I forget, make sure that you go on. Please become a member of Geneva's Closet here on YouTube, or you can become a member on Patreon. Either way, you're going to get content, but some things may be over there that's not over here. Some things may be over here that's not over there. I'm going to take it and dissect it up. That's what I'm going to do. But, I put them divorce records out. I did a video yesterday. I put it on members only, and I went all through those divorce records, which I found interesting. Certain parts of it. Oh, my God. It's like the life of rich people. Oh, all the cars and the homes and I was getting a little confused reading the damn thing because this goes to this person, this goes to this person, this property and this lot and these bank accounts, and you got to pay off this Neiman Marcus credit card and all of this type of stuff. But you can go and check out the whole thing. We're breaking it down. It's not just the papers in your face. We're reading over it on. You got to become a member here on YouTube. And what else am I supposed to be telling y'all? I'm supposed to be telling y'all to. Yeah, I found that audio about this Mary Harvey thing that I've been wanting to put out to claim it proves that she knew that she was being recorded. That incident over there with the trolls that she said, them trolls and stuff that's been trolling Essie and me, whatever, that they were Steve Harvey and Marjorie and them. And what else does it? And it proves that she had been watching the whole time stuff that I was doing. And that I believe that she used this as an opportunity to go and get money from Steve Harvey. But them court records, when you look at them divorce records, you know what? I'm like, Do your thing, Mary. Keep asking that man for money. Because the divorce record said that you were supposed to have health insurance, life insurance, not only you, but your son, Stephen, too. Stephen was supposed to have a life insurance policy or health insurance or something that was supposed to be there in the divorce. So if Steve Harvey did not give you your life insurance and you feel the need to keep bugging the shit out of him every time, go ahead then. Go ahead. Keep bugging him because he was supposed to did that anyway. So that's his fault. That is all his fault. But anyway, people, you can go and check that stuff out. And yeah, thank you for watching me. Thank you so much. And to the people sitting in the background that didn't say anything, you really didn't have to, but could you please like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. I hope the pool is open. I got my swimsuit on, people. I got my swimsuit on. I got swimsuits. We got swimsuits. We got the swimming. Okay, I'm about to go swimming. So just in case y'all like Geneva ain't lying. She is ready. I'm ready to get the hell out of here. Like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook as what? At Geneva's Closet. And you can email me either at Geneva's Closet 22 at gmail.com. You have a fabulous Juneteenth, Black people, and every other people. Because it's the national holiday. Did y'all know it was a national holiday? I did not know that. They said Biden signed it in 2020. That's why ain't no mail running today. Ain't no mail running today. I didn't even know the mail. Y'all had some Amazon packages that was coming. I don't think it's coming today. I don't think. The banks and stuff is closed. I said, Rich. That's funny because if you go on the website, on the post office and the stuff website, they ain't got it mentioned on there. Now it's been a national holiday since 2020. So why are we 3 years later and y'all don't have it written on your websites? Do you feel a little something about the Juneteenth? Because you never had to put it down like that. Because you didn't have to put Black History Month because it was a whole month. So you really didn't have to say a whole lot about that. But this one, it's a national holiday. You gonna have to put it on them websites. Y'all gonna have to show the world about Juneteenth. But anyway, I'm about to go again. I already said that about 12 times, but I'm still here, people. Good morning, Barb and Keisha and everybody. You're rebranding your channel. Barb said Barbara said, why do you call her Barb? Barbara said she's rebranding my channel. What is your Black Pixie? So y'all make sure you go check it out. Black Pixie. I don't know if she's saying Black Pixie or Black Pixie. I don't even know, but you make sure you go check that out. You know, it's always about supporting. Anyway, people, you all have a fabulous day. And Mook, did I say hey, Mook Scott? Good morning. I just say Mook in here and Kimberly, and let's talk classic hip hop with Sister Crystal. And did I say hi to Simply Rock? I don't even know. But again, good morning to everybody. Thank you for joining us. And she says she was Black Pixie. Black Pixie. So make sure you go check her out, people. You have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna be back because I have some other stories to tell. I'm gonna try to do random jump-ons and not be on here too long. I gotta go time 20. Talk to you later. Bye.